Letterman was here for jury duty.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
I think he was hanging out with us.
I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse to have a comedian on a jury. I don't know. Who does that help?
So, what's going on? You relieved. You relieved? Good guy. Oh, you're here at 5? Oh. You have not been relieved. Take that back. I'm Sean Barry. Nice to meet you. All right. You're here till 5? Alright. These guys not leaving until 5.
So that you can see.
Yeah. So you want me over there? You want me back here? Why are you saying? So we gotta get one of these. Look, you do need one. The trick is getting the pad off the camera. Yeah, that's the only trick. Once you get that, boom. Yeah. Huh? It's even better with the smaller camera. I mean, it's fine with this. Little ones. Get that thing around. All right. So you're good? Yeah. I guess they got hits in the front. They let me walk through, or do I walk around? I don't know. You come back, I think you have to walk around. All right, let's do it. I think this guy posted bail, bro. Did he? Yeah. Maybe 5 million?
No, I think it's got to be
15.
It's got to be worth
50 million right now, it'll be gone tomorrow.
He offered 50.
He offered to give 50?
His people are offering 50. When you're offering 50, you know.
Yeah, cash ain't a problem.
Yeah, you know that you're stuck.
Sell off a couple.
50 million, that means that they're really the one.
When you make an offer like that, you know the chances of cashing it out are very low, and it's got to be some. He's worth $1 billion, so that's a drop. He's not.
He's out of here.
No, he's not.
50 million. If it was $50 million, he leaves. That's how you see it.
Yeah, that's why they didn't go take. I don't know what his net worth was, but I know his music kind of worth.
And if he's been playing 30, you know he's been putting money on the side.
He's got real estate.
Legally. For him to be doing the stuff he's been doing, that's money on the side. So everybody's coming over.
All right, I think we're safe from this.
No, what's the over under? He gets released.
No.
And oop. And oop. Yes. Yes. It is the official King Payne Show. It is the home of the lituation. It is the littest place on earth. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We have a lot of things to get into on today. Diddy's indictment has been unsealed. We are live outside the courthouse right now in New York. We also have the press conference and some information from Diddy's attorney. Gather in close as they are in court right now trying to fight for Diddy's release. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. It's the official King Payne Show. It's the home of the lituation. It's the littest place on earth. Act like you know where you're at. All that and more coming up directly after these commercial breaks. Let's go.
My mom said I need to do something with my hair, otherwise I gotta get it all cut off.
We booked an appointment at Style Kings at the barbershop. Let's go.
Do you want fabulous hair? Are you looking for a product strong enough to tame your 4C hair?
Hey, Mom! Hey, Mom, you don't have no more leave-in conditioner?
Give me that. I know you did not use my Style King leave-in conditioner.
Are you looking to knock the dust off them dreads? For a product that will rejuvenate and strengthen your hair, increase hair growth and shine, and smells great? Well, then you're in the right place. For the long, beautiful, healthy hair you deserve, choose Style King. Perfect on all hair types. Available online at theofficialkingpayne.net. Get you some style today. Oh, and your mom called says she needs some more conditioner. Friend, did you like this video? Like this video right now. Diddy did not bond out. He's still in jail. We're outside the courthouse right now. We got the live feed. Gather in close. Like this video is up and stuck here in a home in the situation, all that and more directly after these commercial breaks. Ooh. My. Hey, y'all. Shout out to the Crown Family Win. My. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. It's a wonderful day if you're not Diddy. Oh, Diddy do it. Oh, I guess we can all say Daddy D. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. It's a wonderful day to be crowned. whenever you get through, remember to subscribe to the show. Shout out to all of the new subscribers, the returning subscribers, the vets, the OGs. We can't do without your support. Okay, on period. Yes, continue to make the Lituation Network great like you do, and subscribe and turn on all of your notification bells. That way you never miss an exclusive. That way you never miss a show. Yes, the official King Paint is live when gathering close, and we have all of our receipts together. We have all of our receipts together when okay on period. Like as I told you guys on yesterday, 50 minutes after Diddy's arrest. Okay. I think we were the first to report on these YouTube streets. This is a developing story, and I will continue to keep you guys abreast on all of the developments. Yes, it did. Like this video, gather in close, and remember to subscribe to the show. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the Lituation. Are you guys ready to get into some things? Hashtag let's go. Hashtag let's go. Diddy's unsealed indictment. The indictment has been unsealed. We have the press conference from the U.S. Attorney General, and we're live outside the courthouse waiting for Diddy to walk out as we speak. Let me go and see. Let me go and see. Diddy, is any signs of Diddy yet? Any signs of Diddy yet? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Any signs of Diddy? Any signs of Diddy yet? Okay, still no Diddy. Still no Diddy. No Diddy. Still no Diddy. Everybody hashtag no Diddy. No Diddy. Because that's what the judge didn't tell his ass in there. Right now, when Diddy's in there trying to fight for his freedom, he's offered $50 million towards his bond so they could just let him free. We are going to keep you guys updated on everything that's going on inside that courthouse right now and much, much more. Gathering close, like this video. It's up and stuck here in the home of the Lituation. Yes, friend. No Diddy. No Diddy. I mean, that defeats the purpose of him being arrested for them to let him right out. What about all of the victims? And I believe that his arrest is going to encourage more victims, people who are intimidated to come forward before, scared for their, livelihood, scared for their lives, and varying reasons. I think that those people are going to be encouraged to come forward now because up until now, we all thought that nothing was going to be done. Diddy was going to continue to be able to roam free and no justice was ever going to come of these allegations. But God, okay, on period. Diddy was arrested on last night at a hotel in Manhattan, New York on sex trafficking charges as well as racketeering charges. And I believe that there's going to be a slew of other charges. Okay. Once everything starts coming out. Okay, on period. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We have a lot of things to get into. We have a lot of things to get into. What a Crown family at? What a Crown family at? What a Crown family at? Let me see those crowns in the chat. A few disclaimers before we get started. This video is not made for kids. No. And everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. Is my motherfucking opinion mixed with receipts. Take it however you want to take it. Just don't be weird. There's enough weird ass shit going on these streets when, okay, on pure, leave it to the official King Painter, bring some clarity to a dusty situation. You guys will never guess what we found in the dust, or better yet, what they found in Diddy's home when 1,000 bottles of lube and evidence of freak offs when they got tapes. Okay, they said they got celebrities on these tapes, people being held against their will, and a whole bunch of freaky ass shit. Guys, you heard it here first. Diddy is a freaky ass nigga. He is 69 God. Freaky ass nigga. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And they Lock his ass up with. Okay, on period. And I got all of the receipts. I got all of the receipts. Gathering close. Like this video. Like this video. Remember to share this video when it's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Who's ready to get into some things? Hashtag let's go. Hashtag let's go. Oh, yes, friend. I believe, like you believe, there needs to be no bail at all. He's a menace to society and a major flight risk. When yes, it did a major flight risk. Okay, he already attempted to flee. You guys all remember when his drug mule got arrested for hiding a Tucci in his ass. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. He was trying to get to Bali with his friend Russell when a plan backfired. Yeah. Yeah, he didn't have enough Tucci. He was waiting for Young Miami, Carisha, please, to pull up with the rest of the pink Tucci. Okay, on period, but you know how women are. Of course, she was late. Okay, on period. And the plan backfired. The plan backfired. Okay, on period. Now we got Carisha Please season 2. Okay, on period. And Diddy is on his way to the penitentiary. Oh, the federal penitentiary. Yes. No bail. No bail is what the judge should impose when it comes to Diddy's bond. But we'll all just have to wait and see what happens. Again, we are live outside the courthouse waiting for Diddy to walk out. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. If Diddy is walking out of that courthouse today is still unknown. Oh, let's hear from Diddy's attorney. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Sean Diddy Combs' attorney speaks out on his indictment and what's next. Again, everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. It's my opinion. Mixed with receipts. Take it out if you want to take it. Just don't be a weird asshole. Gathering close and like this video. It's free.
So as of right now, my name is Mark Ignifilo. I'm Mr. Combs' lawyer. We have not seen the indictment. I expect it'll be unsealed, I think, within the hour. Then everyone will be able to see it. I expect we're going to have an arraignment at some point later today. It's unclear exactly what time, but as these details become known to me, I'll share them with the press, and you guys won't be behind the curve.
There's a lot of people alleging that the indictment had not been unsealed, but as you guys can hear and see from Diddy's attorney, the indictment has been unsealed and made available to the public. Okay, everything being shown to you guys in this video is public information and falls underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. Gathering close.
Did you speak to Mr. Combs?
I speak to him all the time. Yeah.
What's his reaction to everything that's happening?
We knew this was coming. I mean, he moved to New York, as I think some of you guys know. We brought him to New York about 2 weeks ago because we knew this day was going to come, and it's here.
Did he move to New York, or did you bring him to New York? Was this his idea, or was this your idea? Did you tell him that this is what an innocent man would do? Or did he move on his own recognizance? Because the argument now is that he pretty much turned himself in. Why would an innocent man turn themselves in? Hey, this is America. This is America. Innocent until proven guilty. Hey. All I know is they not like, yes, it did. Like this video, and gathering close.
Did you expect it to happen last night? Was that planned?
No, it's not planned. Certainly, it's not planned by us. I mean, he came here to surrender at a time agreeable to the U.S. Attorney's Office, and then they arrested him last night. I spent the evening with him. I was with him till about 1 o'clock,
His spirits are good. He's confident. He is dealing with this head on.
I'm not surrendering about no shit I ain't motherfucking do. Y'all gonna have to come get me. Y'all gonna have to come see me about some. Y'all gonna have to come see me about some win, okay, on period. I don't care what Nan ho talking about win, okay, on period. Only God, yeah, can judge me. Like, real please. Like, what happened?
The way he's dealt with every challenge in his life, and he's not guilty. He's innocent of these charges. We know what the charges are going to be without seeing the indictment. It's going to be racketeering. It's going to be sex trafficking. It's going to be things along those lines. This is
how you know that? How you know that? Maybe it's because of all of the lawsuits. You kind of get lost in all of the lawsuits that have been filed against Diddy, all of the numerous pages and all of the evidence stacked against him. It's just been so much.
This is what we've been expecting since the searches in March. He to his great credit, he voluntarily came to New York. Not a lot of defendants do that. He came to New York to basically engage the court system and start the case, and it'll start today. And he's going to plead not guilty, obviously. He's going to fight this with all of his energy and all of his might and the full confidence of his lawyers. And I expect a long battle with a good result for Mr. Combs.
Do you think he'll be released?
I'm going to fight like hell to get him released, and he should be released with all that he's done and coming here voluntarily. And guys, I'm going to cut it short because I have to go in. All right. So
yeah, so they're currently in court right now fighting for Diddy's release. When Diddy has offered $50 million to the courts, as well as his passports, his mansions, his mother's home. He's pretty much putting it all on the floor, like, take everything and let me go.
But thank you all very much, and I'll keep it all posted.
Combs this morning?
Not this morning. I'm going to see him now. I was with him till 1 o'clock. So
Is he in court already?
I don't know. That's one of the things I'm going to go see. But I'm going to run, you guys.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. All right, fellas. All right, everybody. Yeah, I'll be around. I'll be around all day. All right.
My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. We have a lot of things to get into. What a Crown family at, what a Crown family at, what a Crown family at. As you guys heard from Diddy's attorney, the indictment has been unsealed. I have that unsealed indictment here. I have that unsealed indictment here. Okay, and as we are waiting for Diddy to exit the courthouse, when we will be getting into the sealed indictment and much more here in the home of the lituation. Like this video, and remember to support the show. We have Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, crypto, however you want to do it. Mods, can we get some links in the chat? Oh, there's a lot of shit going on. Leave it to the official campaign to bring some clarity to a dusty situation. When like this video, like this video, like this video. Oh, let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me see those crowns in the chat. My. So let's get into this unsealed indictment. It's 14 pages. Okay. See what's going on. Oh, official campaign always comes with the receipts. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play. Oh, this is the sealed indictment that has been unsealed. It's the United States of America versus Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Diddy, PD, and Love. My, all of his aliases. Count 1, racketeering conspiracy. The grand jury charges overview. For decades, Sean Combs, a.k.a. Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Diddy, PD, and Love. The defendant abused, threatened, and coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. Gather in close. We have the exclusive receipts here in house. Okay, on period. We have all of the receipts. Okay, like this video and remember to share it. It's the official campaign keeping everybody up to date and abreast of on all of the developments in this developing story. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. To do so, Combs relied on the employees, resources, and influence of the multifaceted business empire that he led and controlled, creating a criminal enterprise whose members and associates engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other crimes, sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. If you ask me, it sounds as though they've taken all of the lawsuits that have been filed against Diddy and put it together. We know of the arson from Cassie, yes, as well as the kidnapping, okay? And we heard of the bribery, okay, from Don Richards, okay, on period, as well as others, obstruction of justice, um, from Little Rod, as he described as Diddy told him about powing a woman in the face and the disappearance of Mr. G. And, all of them spoke of the sex trafficking as well as forced labor. So, yeah, it's given Rico and, they have a lot of evidence, not only against Sean P. Diddy Combs, but as well as other celebrities who um, the feds allege can be seen in the sex tapes that they confiscated from Diddy's homes. My. Two, Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, PD, Love for the girls in the back, so there's no mistake. The defendant operated his business headquartered at various times in Manhattan and Los Angeles under a variety of United States based corporate entities, including Bad Boys Entertainment, Combs Entertainment, and Combs Global, collectively, the Combs business. Corporate entities in the Combs business included, among other things, record labels and recording studios, an apparel line, an alcoholic spirits business, a marketing agency, and a television network and media company. My. Like this video, like this video, like this video. When we've got all of the receipts and more receipts are coming in. I know that's right. When you guys remember to support the show, we got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, even the new baby had to forfeit its passport. When Diddy is desperate. Diddy is desperate, and it seems as though he's willing to give it all up for the feds to back off. Or maybe he just needs a little window so that he can escape and flee to Bali with his friend Russell. Because if Diddy, in my opinion, if Diddy is willing to give up his homes, his passports, his monies, chances are that's not all of it. And chances are he has a backup plan. And I don't think that backup plan consists of staying here and taking his chances with the American judicial system, that never really, you know what I'm saying, wasn't created for us. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. All right. 3, at all times relevant to this indictment, Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, PD, Love, the defendant engaged in a persistent and pervasive pattern of abuse towards women and other individuals. This abuse was at times verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual. As part of his pattern of abuse, Combs manipulated women to participate in highly orchestrated performances of sexual activity with male commercial sex workers. At times, Combs and others acting at his direction, made arrangements for women and commercial sex workers to fly to Combs' location. Combs ensured participation from the women by, among other things, obtaining and distributing narcotics to them, controlling their careers, leveraging his financial support, and threatening to cut off the same, and using intimidation and violence. My, 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 my. Hide your kids! Hide your kids! My, my, my. You know, a lot of these women, when Diddy met them, were very, very young. Very, very young. And he took these kids and ostracized them, cut them off from their families and their resources. And, you know, he's not only done this with women, but men as well. I mean, one of the most popular men that we've known Diddy to kind of raise up is Usher. And, you know, Usher said a lot of things happened when he was with Diddy as a child that he should have not been exposed to. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Gather in close, like this video. Where are the links in the chat? Where my moderators at? Are the links in the chat? Yes. Where my trophies at? Where my trophies at? Remember to hop out of the bushes and support the show and know that we can't do without your support. Shout out to Alicia. Thank you, friend. You guys all follow my friend Alicia over there to the support feature and support the show. Support these receipts when it's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. 4. Physical abuse by Sean Combs. Okay, on period. We know all of his aliases by now. Okay, on period. The defendant was recurrent and widely known on numerous occasions from at least in or about 2009 and continuing for years. Combs assaulted women by, among other things, striking, punching, dragging, throwing objects at, and kicking them. Oh, that sounds like that Cassie Ventura video where he was whooping her ass in the hallway and throwing everything not attached to the hotel walls at her forehead. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Yeah, when Diddy attacked Cassie because she was trying to escape. Yeah. These assaults were at times witnessed by others and included one instance at a Los Angeles hotel in or about March 2016, which was captured on video and later publicly reported, where Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a woman as she was attempting to leave. Oh, yeah. I told you, Win, that's Cassie. That was Cassie, Win, okay, on period. When a member of the hotel security staff intervened, Combs attempted to bribe the staff member to ensure silence. Oh, Combs' violence was also not limited to these women. It extended to his employees, witnesses to his abuse, and others. My. Allegedly, he paid the hotel staff member of, the one that they're saying he bribed, $50,000 to ensure that they remain silent. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My. Where's J-Lo? She's awfully quiet. Where's Stevie J? Okay, up here. Where's all of Diddy's people when he needs them? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, friend. Make sure that you're liking this video, Win. Yeah, it's YouTube playing with me. Apparently, they're not sending out my notifications today, Win. Okay, it's good. It's good. Like this video. Remember to support the show. Remember to interact. This is the interactive segment of your day. I definitely want to hear from you guys. The more you interact, the more you guys signal YouTube to get on a fucking job, okay? Because the Fisher campaign is over here putting in work. Bye. Okay, Sean Combs, the defendant, used the Combs business, including certain employees, to carry out, facilitate, and cover up his abuse and commercial sex. Those employees, including security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and high-ranking supervisors and other close associates, acted as Combs intermediaries, and their conduct was facilitated and assisted by Combs' control of the Combs business. My. So everybody was involved, pretty much. Everybody guilty. Everybody knew, and nobody did anything to stop it. My. Everybody scared of Diddy. From at least in our about 2008, this is the Combs Enterprise, through on or about the date of the filing of this indictment. My. So today, okay, to this day, that's what they said right there, girl. All they have to, girl, they need my help with this type of shit, because girl, they been too much in here. We need to make this shit understandable to people like when. Okay, to people. All they said right here on 6 was to this day. Okay, Sean Combs, the defendant, and others known and unknown were members of an associates of a criminal organization, the Combs Enterprise, or the Enterprise. Oh, not the Enterprise. Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video. Hey, special girl. Hey, friend. Shout out to my friend, special girl. You guys all follow my friend, special girl, over there to support feature and support the show. Oh, they coming out the court? Is they coming out the court? Hold on. What's going on? Let me go see. Let me go see. I see movement. I see action. Do we got action? Where did he at? Where did he at? Somebody said still no Diddy. Hashtag no Diddy. Still no Diddy. Where's Diddy? Still no Diddy, huh? I don't think he getting out. I don't know what. I don't think he getting out. My. We are live outside the courthouse. Yes, it is. We are live outside the courthouse. We have a live feed going here. Yes, it did. Yes. Make sure that you guys are liking this video. Like this video. Like this video. Like this video. Shows power. Yes. The No Neck Crew need to stop playing. Him, period. You get used to no free promo up over here. Girl. Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video. Okay, on period. Back to this indictment as we wait to see what is happening in the courthouse right now. Oh, members of the enterprise and associates of the Combs Enterprise engaged in and attempted to engage in, among other activities, sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotic offenses, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and obstruction of justice. My. My. Oh, ain't that same charge that Jackie got? Yeah, so yes, Jackie gonna be right there in court with Diddy. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She part of this whole Rico thing too. Yeah. This whole racketeering. Yeah. She's working for his companies and all kind of shit. How you think she knows so much? Yeah. Yeah. Obstruct her ass too and put her ass to motherfucking jail. Okay? She needs to be in jail right along with Diddy, if you ask the king. Yeah. And it's only a matter of time. Okay. You see what happened to Diddy? He thought he had more time with him. Okay, on period. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 7. The Combs Enterprise, including its leadership, its members, and its associates, constituted an enterprise as defined by Title 18, United States Code Section 19614, that is a group of individuals associated in fact, although not a legal entity. The Combs Enterprise consisted of Sean Combs, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, PD, aka Love, the defendant, entities within the Combs business, including but not limited to Bad Boy Entertainment, Combs Enterprise, and Combs Global, individuals employed by the associated with the Combs business, and others known and unknown. My. So pretty much anybody associated with Diddy, um, known and unknown, they are assuming is a part of this enterprise. His entertainers and all of his staff, people living at his home, his assistants, his managers, everybody knew of this criminal activity, said nothing, and did nothing. Yes, it did. Yes, these are updates in real time. Yes, please support these real time updates. These are updates in real time. Like this video, like this video. Remember to support the show. We have Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle. We are outside the courthouse. We are out. Oh, they're coming out. What the hell is going on? What's going on over there? I see attorneys. I see lawyers. What didn't happen when? What didn't happen where? Oh, let me see if we got any updates. Did it court up? Did he get bail? Did he make bail? Did he update? He pleads not guilty. He pled not guilty in court today. Lord, gathering close. I got all of the receipts. I'm trying to told you. And the judge just weighed in on the $50 million bail. Girl, gathering close. Gathering close. They coming outside. They're coming outside. I got all of the receipts. Okay, let me tell y'all what was said. Okay. So Sean Diddy Combs appears in court today. Court is now underway in Manhattan, with Combs walking into the courtroom for his first appearance. Today's hearing is being overseen by Magistrate Judge Robin Tarnofsky. The judge could rule on whether Combs should stay in detention until his trial begins. Oh, we need to share that on Twitter. Okay, on period. Yes, give it to Twitter. I should be logged in. Oh, it's got taking me somewhere else. Take it to Twitter. Hold on. Take it to Twitter. Okay, period. So that was earlier today. Combs takes a seat between his legal team. Girl, we got everything. We got the point by point. Combs entered the courtroom wearing a black t-shirt and gray athletic pants, according to U.S. media who are present in the courtroom. He is not wearing handcuffs and appeared stunned, CNN reported, as he took his seat between his lawyers. What are you so surprised for? Why you acting so fucking surprised? Why are you so stunned? Wasn't you at the freak off with everybody else? Girl, Combs pled not guilty to the sex trafficking charges. When we've got breaking news. Combs, P. Diddy Combs, Mr. Love himself is pleading not guilty to the sex trafficking charges. Okay, I'm here. Let me take this to Twitter. Judge Tarnofsky began the hearing by reading the charges against Sean Diddy Combs, which included racketeering, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, and transportation to engage in prostitution. I told you they was going to add charges now. Combs, when asked how he pleaded to the charges, stands and says not guilty. Oh, not he stood up. Sit your trifling ass down. This is not the time to be prideful, okay? Everything you done fucking did. His lawyers go on to request that he be freed on bond, pending trial after paying a sum of $50 million. They ain't even get the judge a chance to set the bond. They come in like, we'll give you $50 million. Just let them go. Yeah. Amongst a slew of other things we'll get into in just a moment here. So the judge came back to weigh in on the $50 million bail to recommendation. So judge weighing pretrial detention or $50 million, weighing in on the pretrial detention or $50 million bail. Oh, let's see what was said. So The court is currently hearing arguments from Combs' lawyers and federal prosecutors before the judge decides whether the rapper should be held in detention before his trial. Oh, so they still in court. They still in court. Okay, so they still in court. Yeah, we got the live reporting over here. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay, on period. They still in court. Yeah, share this video. We got the live point by point. Okay, on period. Prosecutors are listing the allegations mentioned in the indictment, claiming that they show a pattern of violent and abuse and cover-ups for his alleged crime. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. They tell the judge that they had interviewed 12 witnesses who said they have either seen violence committed by Combs or physical injuries that they were left by him. My, they must have the pow pow lady down there. The defendant, Sean Combs, physically and sexually abused victims for decades, the prosecutors say. According to Reuters, he's extremely dangerous to the community. My. We have all of the receipts in house. Like I said, we have a live feed outside of the courthouse when we are waiting for the press conference that is going to be happening at about 2:30 here. Yay. So, yay. So, we got all of the receipts. We got all of the receipts. We're going through the unsealed indictment as well. Okay, like this video, and remember to support the show. Know that we can't do it without your support. Hop out of the bushes. Shout out to Special Girl. You guys all follow my friend Special Girl over there to the support feature and support the show. We got the live updates. When okay on period. Letting you guys know what's happening in that courthouse right now. Okay. This is what's happening right now. Right now, they are hearing arguments from both sides as to whether or not Diddy should be granted bail. Diddy and his team has recommended that the judge take $50 million as well as other things. Hold on, let's get into it. So this is the proposed package, and I actually have it here on my Twitter. Yes, it did. I'm posting everything to Twitter now. Okay, you guys make sure that you guys are following me on Twitter. Yes, because Twitter gonna have some the receipts. Yes, it did. Okay, let me pull this up. Because over here on my Twitter. Yeah. Was they outside? Did they come out? Oh, they moving. What's going on? All that and more coming up. When okay, I'm here. We got all the receipts here in house. When gathering close. So this is the proposed bond package. Again, they're in court right now, going over the bond argument. The defense proposes the following bail package. Okay, a $50 million bond. That don't sound like no innocent hole to me. I'm not giving no whole $50 million of my hard-earned money, and I know I'm innocent, twin. Co-signed by Sean Combs, his mother, his sister, the mother of his oldest daughter, and his 3 adult sons. Quincy signed this shit too? Secured by the equity in Mr. Combs' residence located at 2 West Star Island in Miami, Florida, the appraised value of his home is about $48 million. The home is unencumbered in anticipation of this bail hearing on August 20th, 2024. Mr. Combs paid off the remaining mortgage of about $18 million so that the home could be used to secure a bond and be free of a mortgage. Wait. So you emptied the home? You cleared the property in anticipation of a potential arrest? No. This sounds like some guilty shit to me. Pay my home off so that I know that, my asset is secure. But to evict everybody from the residence, make sure that the home is unoccupied in anticipation of a bail hearing. That's wild. Like, yeah, but he's surprised in court. But he's surprised. You don't seem surprised to me. Okay. Secured by the equity of Mr. Combs' mother home located at 450 Alton Road in Miami, Florida. Mr. Combs' travel will be restricted to the Southern District of Florida and the Southern District of New York. The fuck? To attend court, meet with his counsel, and attend medical appointments, which we will address to the court in a separate sealed submission. Oh, now he got medical conditions. Now he got medical conditions. My. As well as the Eastern District of New York or the District of New Jersey, only to the extent that his travel to and from New York involves an airport in those districts. Hmm. How we know he won't pay the pilot or $50 million to reroute mid-flight? My. $50 million, of which he of which he obtained by uh refinancing not only his home but his mother's home. Like, real, that's wild. You gonna put your mama home up as well? My. That's how you know that everybody is in on it. Cause ain't no way, ain't no way you put a mama home up. Okay, that's crazy. Mr. Combs' passport was surrendered to his counsel on April 1st, 2024. His counsel advised the prosecutors of this fact in an email dated the same day. Counsel will provide this passport to pretrial services. The passports of the following family members who have already surrendered their passports to counsel after the raids on Mr. Combs' home: Janice Combs, Chance Combs, Jesse Combs, Delilah Combs, and Love Combs. Girl, they even had the baby give up the passport. Everybody had to surrender their passports with the last name Combs. They don't want that family out the country. When they said the whole family is a flight risk and possibly involved in the sex trafficking and racketeering. My. You know, the sons, Justin and Christian, have also been named in multiple lawsuits as being a part of the enterprise. So it's no wonder that they all have to give up their passports as well in a desperate attempt to keep Diddy free. My. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. When we're outside the courthouse, we have a live feed going. When the press conference should be starting soon. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And we have live updates here. Okay. On period. Leave it to the official campaign to bring some clarity to a dusty situation. Oh, oh. So let's continue to go over the indictment as we are preparing for the press conference at 2:30, the second press conference of the day. Like this video, like this video, like this video. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation, per usual. Okay, on period. What did you expect? All right. All right. So back to the unsealed indictment. Again, we have all of the receipts. We have all of the receipts. Like this video and share this video. And remember to support the show. The links are in the chat. The links are in the chat. The Combs Enterprise 8 constituted an ongoing organization whose members function as a continuing unit for a common purpose of achieving the objectives of the Combs Enterprise. The Combs Enterprise was engaged in and its activities affected interstate and foreign commerce. The Combs Enterprise operated in the Southern District of New York and elsewhere. 9. At all times relevant to this indictment, Sean Combs, the defendant, was the leader of the enterprise. My, it's given recall. 10. Sean Combs, the defendant, and others known and unknown participated in unlawful and other activities related to the conduct of the Combs Enterprise affairs. These individuals included certain Combs business employees, such as members of Combs security staff, household staff, personal assistants, and high ranking supervisors, as well as other close associates of Combs. My. Gathering close, like this video when we've got all of the receipts. We've got all of the receipts. Has this bail been set yet? No, not yet. When the argument of bail is currently, right now, as we speak, being argued in court, okay? According to the prosecution, Diddy is extremely dangerous to the community and a flight risk, okay? Um, so again, I will keep you guys updated as the updates come in. Okay, this is live reporting with the official King Payne. Diddy was over there playing with the body oil. If you really want it, if you really need it, he's got it. Yeah, body oil. Yeah, the body oil for you. Gathering close. Purpose of the Combs Enterprise. The purpose is of the Combs Enterprise included the following: operating a global business in the media, entertainment, and lifestyle industries, including, among other things, record labels and recording studio, and apparel line, and alcohol spirits business, a marketing agency, and a television network and media company. B. Preserving, protecting, promoting, and enhancing the power, reputation, and brand of Sean Combs, the defendant, as a musician, entrepreneur, and figure in the entertainment industry. C. Enriching members and associates of the enterprise, including its leader, Combs, and in particular those who demonstrated loyalty to Combs and willingness to conceal his crimes. D. Preserving, protecting, promoting, and enhancing the power of the Combs enterprise, including the power of its leader, Combs, through violence, use of firearms, threats of violence, coercion, and verbal, emotional, physical, and sexual abuse. E. Fulfilling the personal desires of Combs, particularly those related to Combs' sexual gratification, including through the exploitation of women and the use of commercial sex workers. My. F. Enabling Combs and other members and associates of the Combs enterprise to engage in unlawful acts of violence, including sexual violence, sex trafficking, forced labor, interstate transportation for purposes of prostitution, coercion, and enticement to engage in prostitution, narcotics distribution, and other crimes, and concealing the commission of such acts. Securing absolute loyalty from members of the Combs enterprise, including through acts of violence and threats. And H. Protecting the Combs enterprise and its members and associates, including Combs, from detection and prosecution by law enforcement authorities through acts of intimidation, manipulation, bribery, and threats of retaliation against individuals who witness the crimes committed by members of the associates of the enterprise. I don't know why I keep saying associated. Like this video, like this video right now. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Oh, we have all of the receipts. Let me go and check this live feed and see if Diddy walk this funkin' ass outside yet. When? Nope. Nope, not yet. Not yet. We in okay on period. We got all other receipts. We got all other receipts. Gather in close. Gather in close. Everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. A whole nightmare that couldn't wake up from the victims. That is my. We still looking for Mr. G. We still looking for Mr. G. Yes. If there was ever a baby oil shortage, it's because Diddy was buying it up in bulk. Yeah, so yeah, so no wonder they had that Johnson class action lawsuit win. Okay, on period. Girl, now we know where they got that name from. Johnson win. Okay, on period. They didn't set up and gave Diddy all they motherfucking baby oil wins so that he can oil up that Johnson. Girl, he had everybody covered in that oil, in that body oil. If you really want it, they found over 1,000 bottles of body oil and lubricant. Yes, and lube. Yes, it was a sticky, icky situation. Friend. I kind of told you somewhere. I got all other receipts. Gather in close with. Oh. Means and methods of the enterprise. Oh. Among the means and methods by which Sean Combs, P. Diddy, the defendant, and other members and associates of the Combs Enterprise conducted and participated in the conduct of the affairs of the Combs Enterprise included the following. Gather in close. Like this video, like this video. Like this video. Any trophies in the chat? We've been live an hour. Remember to support the show. The number of the day is 17. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. A. Combs and other members and associates of the Combs Enterprise wielded the power and prestige of Combs' role and the Combs business to intimidate, threaten, and lure female victims into Combs' orbit. Update this shit. Update this shit. Don't do that to us. Okay, on period. Little Rod very much so was intimidated also. And what about that man that just got that 100 million? Yeah, what his name is? Who that were? Yeah. Yeah, and shit. Y'all, I need this to say, I need the motherfucking file to be up to date because when I get that to file my oh shit. Often under the pretense of a romantic relationship. My. Combs then used threats of force and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sex acts with male commercial sex workers that Combs referred to as, among other things, freak offs. You know, most men want, other woman in the bedroom. Not Diddy. He wanted other men. He wanted other men to participate in these freak offs, which is why I don't understand why people keep trying to diminish the claims of Little Rod. Okay. Who's to say Little Rod wasn't sexually assaulted as well? Who's to say Diddy didn't want Little Rod to participate in a freak off as well? What I also noticed is that a lot of these people are getting more money than Cassie did. Yeah, they I mean, if you ask me, Cassie had it the worst. Okay. I mean, she was literally stuck with her. Yeah. He didn't give her no choice. Y'all seen what happened when she tried to run. Yeah, Diddy was hoping Little Rod had a bigger rod. Yeah. Yeah, who's to say exactly? Little Rod sounded a lot more credible these days. Absolutely. Those white parties were sponsored by the baby oil and Ciroc. My. Come to find out they had freak off goodie bags for the freak off. Did you know that? If you go to a Diddy freak off, he had goodie bags there for you. In those goodie bags would be like things like condoms, baby oil, lube, okay, butt plugs, you name it. And they found these bags and lube and all of this stuff. They got footage and everything that happened during those freak offs is coming to the light. And it's because Diddy recorded everything. There's cameras everywhere. So I can only imagine that there's going to be more and more people that come forward now, knowing that they are seeking some sort of justice. Oh. We got to update. We got to update. Win, gathering close. We got to update. We got to update. Win. Okay, they're still there in court. That's what I can tell you. They're still there in court, and they're arguing for Diddy's freedom. They're arguing for Diddy's freedom. Okay, as we speak, they're arguing for Diddy's freedom as we speak. Here is the latest update. Okay, live from the courthouse. Okay. Defense team argues against detention and says rapper in therapy. The rapper is in therapy. Okay. Lawyers for Combs are laying out the case for allowing him to be released on bond until his trial, which is yet to be scheduled. Mark Anganilfilio told the court, that's Diddy's attorney, that the defense team acknowledges that his client has a history of drug use and unhealthy relationships. Without mentioning specific details, he tells the judge that Combs is getting therapy for things he needs treatment and therapy for. He says that the therapy is a good argument for Combs being allowed to be placed under home arrest rather than kept in federal detention. Can he get therapy in federal detention? That's not a good argument. That's no good argument, if you ask me. That's not a good argument. So, as you guys can see, they're still outside waiting for the press conference to begin, as they are still in court arguing Diddy's bail. We heard from Diddy's attorney earlier, said that he's going to argue tooth and nail for Diddy's freedom. Okay, where do you go? Hold on 1 second. I'll just sit right here. He's in court right now arguing tooth and nail for Diddy freedom, just as he told us he would.
As of right now, my name is Mark Ignifilo. I'm Mr. Combs' lawyer. We have not seen the indictment. I expect it'll be unsealed, I think, within the hour. Then everyone will be able to see it. I expect we're going to have an arraignment at some point later today. It's unclear exactly what time, but as these details become known to me, I'll share them with the press, and you guys won't be behind the curve.
Did you speak to Mr. Combs?
I speak to him all the time. Yeah.
What's his reaction to everything?
We knew this was coming. I mean, he moved to New York, as I think some of you guys know. We brought him to New York about 2 weeks ago because we knew this day was going to come, and it's here.
Did you expect it to happen last night? Was that planned?
No, it's not planned. Certainly, it's not planned by us. I mean, he came here to surrender at a time agreeable to the U.S. Attorney's Office, and then they arrested him last night. I spent the evening with him. I was with him until about 1 o'clock. His spirits are good. He's confident. He is dealing with this head on, the way he's dealt with every challenge in his life, and he's not guilty. He's innocent of these charges. We know what the charges are going to be without seeing the indictment. It's going to be racketeering. It's going to be sex trafficking. It's going to be things along those lines. This is what we've been expecting since the searches in March. He to his great credit, he voluntarily came to New York. Not a lot of defendants do that. He came to New York to basically engage the court system and start the case, and it'll start today. And he's going to plead not guilty, obviously. He's going to fight this with all of his energy and all of his might and the full confidence of his lawyers. And I expect a long battle with a good result for Mr. Combs. So,
my. So, and as he stated, they're gonna fight hard, okay, for Diddy's freedom, okay. According to the attorney, Diddy is innocent, and he expects that this is going to be a long and hard battle that is ultimately going to end with um, Diddy and Diddy's benefit. My. So they have another conference scheduled for 2:30. 2:30. Before we get into the conference at 2:30. Oh, they done zoomed in on the doors. Okay, on period. What is going on? They done zoomed in on the doors. What didn't happen when? What didn't happen when? What didn't happen when? Let me go over here and check my updates. Okay, on period, because we got the real-time updates going. Okay? We got the real-time updates going. Okay? They done zoomed in on the doors. So this is where they're expecting Diddy to exit, and where the second press conference will take place when. Okay. Oh, but before we get into the second press conference, when I think you guys ought to know what happened in the first. Okay, on period. Early this morning, there was a press conference. Um, you know, surrounding Diddy's arrest and what they found and why he's being indicted. I have that press conference here as well as some other information gathered in close. So here's some information on Diddy's unsealed indictment, the charges, and more, and then we'll get into the press conference from this morning.
Happening right now, hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs is in a federal courtroom this morning. The indictment was just unsealed, revealing that Combs is facing charges of sex trafficking and racketeering.
And we're going over that indictment as we speak. Gathering close for the latest updates on Diddy. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the show with all your notifications turned on. That way you never miss a lituation. Let's go.
Joining me now is celebrity lawyer Chris Melcher to break this all down for us. So Chris, these charges just came in. Explain what they are and what they possibly mean for the rapper.
Well, this is really serious because it's not just a collection of state crimes that he's being charged with. This is a federal criminal enterprise and trafficking that he's being charged with. So he's got the full weight of the federal government down on him, and they were patient. They took their time after the raids. So this is going to be extremely difficult for him to defend himself against.
So help me understand something. I mean, generally, when you are indicted, you can post bail and you can be out of those facilities in a very short time. But with the seriousness of these charges, how likely is it that he has to spend at least a couple of hours in prison?
So the magistrate's looking at primarily, will Diddy appear in court as promised for proceedings? And I think there he's got a leg up because he has cooperated. He was in New York anticipating this indictment and to surrender himself. So I think that it appears that he would show up for court because he didn't flee before. The other thing is the protection to the community. So would he pose a threat of committing any other crimes or dissuading witnesses, destroying evidence? Now, something happened last night because
something happened. Y'all like this video, and remember to support. Do we have any trophies in the building? Where my trophies at? The number of the day is 17. We've been live over an hour. Live updates. Remember to support the show. Gathering close.
Told that their arrest was supposed to happen today, Tuesday, but they accelerated it to Monday night. So something must have happened to accelerate that. I don't know those details yet, but I would imagine that he would be released on some electronic monitoring and other basic conditions.
Oh, All right, Chris Melcher, thank you so much for joining us and explaining these very serious charges and what happens next. We appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's get to CBS News national correspondent, Jerika Duncan. She's standing by outside the courthouse. So, Jerika, you're probably listening into what Chris Melcher, the lawyer, had to say about what happens next. Bring us up to speed about how things unfolded this morning.
So this morning, I actually ran into Doug Wigdor. He's the attorney for Cassie Ventura, who brought that lawsuit almost a year ago, claiming that Sean Diddy Combs had abused her, had sexually assaulted her. And then we saw that video, of course, that came out months later. I asked Mr. Wigdor if he was here because of that case, because of the Combs case. He said yes, but would not offer any comment. That really is important because that begins the beginning of this story and the legal troubles really for Sean Diddy Combs in a way that we haven't seen before. She filed that civil lawsuit saying that she had been abused for years by her longtime boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, and they were able to settle that. But after that settlement, you saw more and more and more lawsuits of people mainly talking about claims of sexual assault. So here we have again in this document, I caught the tail end of what our expert was talking about, but the opening line in this indictment says, for decades, Sean Combs abused, threatened, coerced women and others around him to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. So that gives us a little inkling into more of what is discussed in this indictment, which was just unsealed moments ago, about 14 pages. Now, I was inside trying to get into the courtroom, and one of the attendants said that they're still trying to figure out which courtroom to have it in because the initial place they were going to have it is so small. But as you can imagine, there's a very large media presence here. There are some fans that we've seen blasting his music, blasting Combs's music. But all in all, we haven't seen any signs of Combs other than his attorney, who did show up within the last hour, basically saying that his client wants to defend himself and that there's more to learn about.
Diddy wants to defend himself? Diddy gonna be defending himself?
What he has to say regarding these allegations. But again, the news just breaking based off of the unsealed indictment. We now know those charges: racketeering, sex trafficking, transportation to engage in prostitution. We hope to learn a little bit more once the court proceedings actually get underway. Vlad?
All right, Jerika, we'll check back in with you a little bit later after that court appearance. Thank you so much for your reporting.
My. Again, everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. It's my motherfucking opinion. Mixed with receipts. Take it however you want to take it. Just don't be weird, okay? Ahead of the second press conference today, okay? We have the press conference from this morning, okay? For the girls in the back wondering what's going on, okay? The district attorney details Diddy's freak-offs, as well as what they found in his home in a press conference from this morning. Gathering close, like this video, okay, and remember to support. We got live updates coming in. This is live reporting. We're outside the courthouse. We got boots on the ground. We got boots inside the courthouse when I'm giving you guys all of the information that you guys need to stay up to date on this developing story. Gathering close.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Damian Williams, and I'm the U.S. Attorney here in the Southern District of New York. Today, I'm announcing the unsealing of a...
He remind me of like Sam Jr. a little bit. I don't know. Gathering close.
Recount indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct,
We've got an update. Oh, the judge takes a recess in the Combs hearing. Judge Robin Tarnofsky is now taking a short recess at the Manhattan court after hearing arguments from prosecutors and the defense over whether Sean should be held in pretrial detention. We'll bring you the decision when the bail hearing resumes. To stay with us, let's go check the live feed to see if they're coming outside the courthouse now. Let's see if they're coming out the courthouse now. They just took a recess. Most likely they'll be coming out the courthouse. Yeah, he does favor reduced a little bit. Yes, most likely they'll be coming out the courthouse shortly. Okay. For the girls in the back. Okay, let's take a peek at this update over here. And I also need to put these up. I should be updating this shit to my motherfucking Twitter. Okay. What is going on? Did we just get another update? Hold on. What is you doing? Do what I told you to do now. Okay. All right. All right. All right. For the girls in the back, we just got another update. Okay. So again, judge takes a recess. Okay. In the Combs hearing, Judge Robert Tarnofsky is now taking a short recess at the Manhattan court after hearing arguments from prosecutors and the defense over whether Sean Combs should be held in pretrial detention. We'll bring you that decision when the hearing resumes, so stay with us. Oh, let's go back and check our live feed from outside the courthouse. Support the show, support the show. We can't do it without your support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle. The number of the day is 17. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And look, if you don't have the number of the day, it's absolutely fine. Any amount absolutely helps. $1, $2, $3, or $5. Let's see if anybody got 5 on it. That official Kingpin can keep. Support this lit content. Support this lit content. Win by supporting the show. Okay, the links are in the chat. We're looking for 10 people to hop out of the bushes, put 5 on it, win. We're looking for some trophies to come and support the number of the day. It's up and stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go. So I'm gonna keep my eyes, okay, on this live feed, okay, for the second press conference to start, okay, while we finish what happened in the press conference from this morning with the district attorney general. Let's go.
Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers.
Get into this, you guys. Cassie and Diddy's relationship is discussed during the arraignment today. Diddy lawyer says his toxic relationships were mutual. Mr. Combs is not a perfect person. These toxic relationships were mutual. Now he's trying to be better for the rest of his days. If there's one thing we've seen, we should stand with people who are trying to get the help that they need. This is what's happening in the courthouse now. Okay, this is what's happening in the courthouse now. Leave it to the official Kingpin to bring some clarity to a dusty situation. Okay, Diddy's lawyer on Cassie and Diddy. These two people were in love. Victim 1 ended up marrying the trainer that Mr. Combs got for her. They had been cheating on each other for years, but now she had 2 kids with the trainer. Years later, she realized she had a good thing with Mr. Combs. She has a lawyer. Call his lawyer and say she has written a book, but if you want to buy the rights, you have the rights for 30. You can have the rights for $30 million. We have a recorded conversation. It did not go well for her and the lawyer. November 23, she sues. Two people were in a hotel room and issued that Mr. Combs had more than one girlfriend. Okay. Victim one, Cassie, was looking through his phone and saw that, then hit him in the head with a cell phone and took his clothing. So he comes out in a towel. That's the best excuse that the attorney can come up with. She took his clothes after she hit him in the head with a cell phone, which forced him to come out of the hotel room with a towel wrapped around him because Cassie caught him cheating with other girls, but she knew that he wasn't a one girl type of guy. He had multiple girlfriends and she was just one of them. Then why he didn't just let her ass leave? She was trying to leave. So what? She took your clothes. You have a full staff. You could have called somebody to bring you a change of clothes. You didn't have to whoop her ass in the hallway, throw a vase at her head. After all, she's a woman, 20 years your minor. You shouldn't have even been dating this young girl who is the same age as some of your children. And you could have been her fucking grandpa. But you're chasing her down the hallways in motels and dragging her back to the room after throwing vases and bottles at her. Like, make it make sense. I don't give a fuck what she found in your phone. I don't care if she hit you first. What you did, there's nothing you can say to justify it. I don't even understand why your attorney is in court today trying to justify what happened that day. That's crazy to me. Like, that's wild. Like, and it must be a big part of the reason why he's being indicted. You know, Cassie, even though he and Cassie settled, this was still, you know, broadcasted worldwide. And it makes sense that the federal government is picking it up. Okay, if there's any validity, if there's any truth to all of the allegations that, you know, how many lawsuits have been filed now? A multitude of individuals have come forward and alleged, then, you know, it makes sense that the feds are investigating. Back to the press conference.
Workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant.
My.
As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair.
On
one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel. When the victim,
I don't remember her having any clothes in her hand either. I do remember him like ripping a bag from her. He was trying to get something out of her hands. I do remember him trying to tear something from her person, but I do not recall what that was. Okay, like this video. Remember to support this video. The number of the day is 17. And we're looking for some trophies to hop out of the bushes and put 5 on it. Win. Like this video, and remember to support the show.
Was attempting to flee. As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries to the victims, which took days or weeks to heal.
Oh, we got a decision. Did we get a decision? Oh, we got a decision after that brief recess. We got a decision. The decision is in. The decision is in. Gathering close. The official campaign got all of the receipts. We got live updates. Here's what's going on in court. Decision due on whether Combs will be detained. After that brief recess, Judge Robin Tarnofsky is back in the courtroom to deliver her decision on whether Combs will be held in detention until his trial. My. Real update, real-time updates with the king. Gathering close. Support this show. Support this show. Support this show. You can't go nowhere else for these real-time updates right now. Oh, Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto. The number of the day is 17. Yes, follow my friend Queena over there to support, feature, and support the show. Anybody got 5 on it that a Fisher King Pain can keep? When the decision comes in, you guys can rest assured that you will be the first to know. You will be the first to know. And we got a front row seat to the second conference today. Gather in close, like this video, and remember to support this show.
In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims. And the indictment alleges that he maintained control over the victims in several ways, including by giving them drugs, by giving and threatening to take away financial support or housing, by promising them career opportunities, by monitoring their whereabouts, and even by dictating their physical appearance. Because of all of this, the indictment alleges that the victims did not believe they could refuse Combs without risking their security or facing more abuse. The indictment also alleges other acts of violence undertaken by Combs and others, including violence against witnesses to his abuse, kidnapping, and arson. The indictment alleges that on more than one occasion, Combs carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten victims and witnesses.
Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support the show. The links are in the chat. Don't be weird. Gather in close.
Now, Combs did not do this all on his own. As I mentioned, Combs has been charged with RICO conspiracy.
We got an update. We got a live update. We got a live update.
Use his business and employees.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We got the live update right here in the home of the lituation. Gather in close, gather in close. We got a live update win. Thank you, special girl. I love you, friend. I love you, friend. Thank you for all your support. Yes. Gather in close. We got the live update. Live update win. Oh, so in court right now as we speak, okay, the judge orders Combs to be detained until the trial begins. Combs is to remain in custody until the trial begins. You heard it here first. The official campaign has all of the receipts gathering close. Sean Diddy Combs will stay in detention until his sex trafficking trial begins. Magistrate Judge Robin Tarnofsky issued the decision on a Manhattan court after a lengthy debate between legal teams on if Combs was a flight risk. I guess, you know, Diddy's attorney fought tooth and nail, but it didn't quite pan out. My. Prosecutors had argued that his immense wealth, nearly $1 billion, and the owner of a private jet, and the serious nature of the accusations meant he was extremely dangerous to the community and could attempt to avoid justice. Absolutely. Just like his friend Russell Simmons there in Bali. Combs' lawyer, Mark Anganilfilio, told the court that the rapper was in therapy and was a good candidate for home arrest. My. But again, things didn't pan out well for the diddler as the judge decided to keep him in custody. You guys stay tuned for more developments. This is a developing story. Leave it to the official campaign to bring clarity when, okay, this is a developing story. Gathering close, like this video. Remember to support the show. We can't do it without your support. Where are my trophies at? When leave it to the official campaign to bring some clarity to a dusty situation. Are you shocked, friend? The judge has decided to keep Diddy, the diddler, in custody. My. That's, if you ask me, that's right where he belongs. Listen to this.
That business and other close associates to get his way. Those individuals allegedly included high-ranking supervisors in the business, personal assistants, security staff, and household staff. The indictment alleges that those individuals facilitated the freak-offs. They booked the hotel rooms and stocked them with the supplies, including drugs, baby oil, personal lubricant, extra linens, and lighting.
They had that body oil. If you really want it, Diddy's got it. He got all the baby oil. You guys remember when they had the baby oil shortage? Come to find out, Diddy had over 1,000 bottles in his fucking home. Body oil, lube, blue chews, all that shit. Yeah, all that shit. He was getting his freak on, freaky ass nigga.
When the hotel rooms got damaged, they helped clean it up. They arranged for victims and commercial sex workers to travel for the freak-offs, and they delivered large quantities of cash to Combs to pay for the commercial sex workers.
Oh!
The indictment also alleges that they helped Combs cover up his crimes. During the March 2016 incident at the LA hotel that I mentioned earlier, a member of the hotel security staff intervened, and Combs attempted to bribe the staff member with a stack of cash to make sure that what happened was kept quiet. And as the indictment alleges, in late 2023, after public allegations were made about Combs's crimes,
I'm trying to figure out, is it over? Because these people's coming at this courthouse so quick.
he and others pressured witnesses and victims to stay silent, including by making phone calls to witnesses and victims and giving them a false narrative of what they had experienced. And as alleged, Combs used others to help conceal his abuse by monitoring and preventing victims from leaving a location in order to hide their injuries, or by locating and contacting a victim who had attempted to flee. As part of this investigation,
Okay. Fred, Naomi, leave Rihanna alone, girl. You got bigger fish to fry. Okay, on period. They coming for you next, Tuts. That's what I heard.
March of this year, special agents from HSI executed search warrants at Combs's residences in Miami and Los Angeles. They also executed a warrant for Combs's electronic devices. During those searches, agents seized evidence of the crimes charged.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Was it the police outside the court? What was that? Go back. What happened? What? What? What was that? Oh no, you can't give it to me dry like that. What happened? What happened? Oh shit. Oh shit. They gathering outside the courthouse, Fred. They got the po outside. Is he getting arrested? Is he getting arrested outside? Like, what's this? They just pulled up right now. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What they waiting on? What's going on? My. Again, this is a developing story we're in. I'll keep you guys up to date. Okay, if I see anything change over there, if I see that second press conference starting, we're gonna run over there to the second one. But girl, yes, make sure that you guys are supporting the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto. Anybody got 5 on it that official King Pain can keep? Like this video, like this video, like this video. Gather in close. It's up and it's stuck. What didn't happen when? Did we just get another update? Oh, okay. They just added another line. It says that Mark Anilfio, Diddy's attorney, told the court that the rapper was a good candidate for home arrest, and in which the defense had sought on a $50 million bond, but was ultimately denied by the judge, as the judge has decided to ultimately keep Diddy until at least until his sex trafficking trial starts.
In this indictment, they seized firearms and ammunition, including 3 defaced AR-15s and a large capacity drum magazine. They also seized evidence of the freak-offs, electronic devices that contain images and videos of the freak-offs with multiple victims. And they seized cases and cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the freak-offs, more than 1,000 bottles altogether. Here are some of the items that we recovered during the searches. As you can see here, this is a drum magazine, large capacity, and it contains, I believe, 59 rounds. I mentioned as well, we recovered 3 AR-15s. This is a close-up shot of one of the AR-15s, and you can see right here, the serial number has been thoroughly defaced.
Wow.
Another picture of more ammunition and parts of 2 AR-15s right there.
Like this video, like this video, like this video. Remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle. We can't do it without your support. Gather and close.
Now, I want to be clear about 2 things. First, this office is determined to investigate and prosecute anyone who engages in sex trafficking, no matter how powerful or wealthy or famous you may be. No one should doubt our commitment on that. A year ago, Sean Combs stood in Times Square and was handed a key to New York City.
Johnson is a motherfucking accomplice at this point. How you get 1,000 bottles of Johnson Johnson? How you get 1,000 bottles of Johnson Johnson? Like, he had to go directly through the company. Like, y'all was supplying Diddy directly for those freak offs. You know that weird. Okay, period. It's giving RICO. It's giving conspiracy. Yeah. I'm just saying. Johnson & Johnson to bail him out at this point. Weird. Yeah. Okay, all this free promo. They're making sure that Russell Simmons will be the last one to use that trick. Usher went to Bali last spring. I guess he was house hunting. Yeah, Usher better mosey on down the road with because they gonna be coming for him next. Yes, it did. Johnson & Johnson gonna take that stand to avoid that charge. Yes, it did. Like everybody else.
Today, he's been indicted and will face justice in the Southern District of New York.
Oh, they didn't put a sign outside. Oh, the conference is about to start soon. What is this sign that they didn't put outside the courthouse? We got real-time updates with the king. Y'all like this video, and remember to support the show. We can't do it without your support. They just start the damn conference. The second conference just started. Lord, the second damn conference, the damn started. Gather in close. We got all the receipts here in the home of the lituation. Lord, we got all the receipts. Y'all like this video? Remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle. Okay, on period. Yes, can I get 5 on it for these live receipts? Okay, on period. Yes, yes, we got everything. We got everything. Oh, we're gonna continue to keep you guys up to date on this developing story. Hop out of the bushes and remember to support the show. Let's go.
What? They didn't go that direction. Because I like this spot. What if they go that way?
Yeah, they can
see
giant pain in
my ass.
You asked.
It's going to be good. It's going to be a good year, right?
It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Tuesday's looking really good.
Tuesdays, yeah. Good lineup, right?
Good lineup.
Yeah. They're gonna hit all the high notes. They're gonna play.
By Wednesday,
they're gonna play the. They're gonna play Rocket Man. They're gonna play the. They're gonna play the where the.
Come on.
All right. So this was the first step. We have a bail appeal scheduled for tomorrow, 3:30, in front of Judge Carter. The district judge assigned
a bail appeal tomorrow. Yeah, he not. He said, well, "I'm gonna fight tooth and nail." Okay, Diddy must be paying him a lot
to this case. I think that we made the points that we've been wanting to make. I think it came out. Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end. He's innocent. He came to New York to establish his innocence. He's not afraid. He's not afraid of the charges. There's nothing that the government said in their presentation today that changes anyone's mind about anything.
He's been looking forward to this day. He's been looking forward to clearing his name, and he's going to clear his name. And we're going to stand by his side as he does. We believe in him wholeheartedly. He didn't do these things. This was a 10-year relationship. There's no coercion. There's no crime. There's basically just, someone who brought a civil case, and now with everything we have, as is he, and eventually he's going to be shown to be innocent. And so tomorrow we fight again, and we'll fight every day until we don't have to fight anymore.
Why did the arrest happen last night? He's a fighter. He's a fighter. He's ready to fight. My. He's gonna drain Diddy dry just like them attorneys drain motherfucker Tory Lanez dry when there is no case, when there's nothing to fight. Just go on and do your motherfucking time when. You're gonna be so broke by the time that you finish serving out this life. Well, shit. When ain't nothing to fight for, bitch. Life is life, huh? Life is life. I mean, shit. I mean, Tory, he had, something to look forward to. This is it for Diddy. My. Gathering close.
I don't know. The question is, why did it happen last night instead of today? I don't know the answer to that question. I just want to make one point.
I'll follow my friend Vanessa over there to support feature and support the show. We got 2 down. Okay, on period 8 to go. When anybody got 5 on it, that official Kingpin can keep. You guys know that you guys are enjoying this amazing commentary. Okay, amazing commentary. When live updates when that you can't get nowhere else. Come on in.
Very clear. We have no power. All we can do is show good faith. He got on a plane and he came here. And if he stayed here for 1 day before the case started, or for 1 year before the case started, he was going to stay as long as he needed to stay. It ends up being only 12 days. That's fine. 12 days. That's fine. That's what the government wanted to do. The government didn't want him to turn himself in. He came here to turn himself in. Why doesn't the government want him to turn himself in? Because then they can't ask for detention. So they go and they arrest him. They arrest the guy who came to New York to turn himself in. But we're going to make all these points again tomorrow, and we'll make it as much as we can until we get him out. So that's all I have.
You told your client not to be outside when. If he wasn't outside, they wouldn't be able to come in take him out like that when. You know what I'm saying? He would have been inside. They would have needed a warning sign, You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, friend. You guys all follow my friend Queen over there to support feature. We got 3 down, 7 to go. Like this video. Remember to support. Anybody got 5 on it? That official Kingpin can keep. We've been live 2 hours now, so you guys know that we are in overtime. We support the show, support the live updates, support the business, support the hustle. It's lit. It's lit. It's lit. Lego. We got all other receipts.
Yeah, like tomorrow. But what was the question?
No bail.
We're appealing.
No bail.
Yeah, we're no bail. No bail.
Yeah.
We're appealing the decision to hold him without bail. Tomorrow at 3:30. 3:30, same place. Bail appeal. Bail appeal tomorrow at 3:30, same court, different judge.
Okay.
He's doing.
That wasn't my foot on Cassie's neck. That was Miss Netta. Y'all like this video? Remember to support. Anybody got 5 on it? Yes, hop out of the bushes and put 5 on it, 5 on it, 5 on it. This show has been lit. I've been keeping you guys up to date. We got all of the receipts, and guess what? These receipts aren't cheap. All of these receipts cost. Okay, on period. Hop out of the bushes and remember to support. Let go.
He's doing fine. He's a fighter. And he's gonna fight this. All right, I'm gonna go.
Where's he getting held?
I don't get into that stuff.
Okay.
Where's the support? Guys, we gotta move it. We gotta move it. Use your legs.
Did he got a wig on? Is that a wig? He got a wig on? What he got a wig on for? Oh, we got all the receipts. With a wig on? What a wig? What a wig on for?
To be released.
Yeah, that's them. That's the surprise. Oh, that's all of them. That's the whole thing.
Sorry.
That's Ooh, ooh. Y'all like this video? Like this video? That's good right there. Is that gunshots?
Guys, easy, guys.
I was about to say, bitch. Duck, Quincy, duck, babe. Babe. Oh, there go Justin. I mean, there go Christian. Oh, he look mad. What's he so upset about?
How do you support him moving forward?
Ooh. Ooh. What he so upset about? You was at the freak offs? You got the
You are an issue.
what? No, you motherfuckers are issues. Get out of my way. You taking bitches as a bitch. Oh, I'm through. Y'all like this video? Like this video? Remember to support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle. Oh, the assistant United States attorney says Diddy had what appeared to be narcotics found in his hotel before being taken into federal custody. Oh, he had drugs in his room and everything. We getting the updates live on air. We got everything. We got everything. Oh, gather and close. Oh, my grandson. My grandson. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Gather and close, gather and close. Oh, Diddy proposes his own bond and travel restrictions. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Oh, shit.
Careful, pedestrians, careful.
Keep it strong.
We got all of this.
Does the attorney have anything to say? How are you feeling, sir?
Like this video, like this video, like this video. We got more updates. We got more updates.
Watch your baby. Watch your baby.
Is there anything you'd like to share? Any comment? How important was it for you and your brothers and your cousins to be here today?
You guys park. Get fair parking.
Didn't I say they got caught trying to sneak some Tucci in the hotel last night? That's why I said they done found a motherfucking Tucci. They done found a motherfucking Tucci. Yes, it did. Y'all like this video, and remember to support the show. Support the show. We still looking for a few people to hop out of the bushes and put 5 on it. Win. Where Big Dog at? The number of the day is 17. Remember to support the show. Remember to support. Oh shit. Ah, hilarious, bro. Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video. It's up in the step. Yeah, this is real time, real time. This is happening now, you guys. This is live. This is live happening now. I think he'll take 6 million. Yeah, y'all know y'all next. Y'all better hit it to Bali. Y'all better go up there with Uncle Rusty. Uncle Russ.
There we go. All right. Okay. Good job, bro. Good job.
They gonna be stuck in that traffic forever. That damn New York traffic. Lord, we got another update. We got another live update. Let's see what that were. We got another live update. Let's see what that were. Gather in close. Gather in close. Remember to like this video and support. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. Oh, we got another live update. Live update. Live update. Live update. Let's see what this were. He came to New York to establish his innocence, says Diddy's lawyer. Sean Combs' lawyer, Mark Anganilfilio, has emerged from court in the last few minutes following the client being denied bail over sex trafficking charges. I told you Diddy wasn't walking out of that courthouse when. Anganilfilio says the defense team have already scheduled an appeal hearing for Wednesday, tomorrow at 3:30, I believe he said, or 3 o'clock. He's going to fight this. He's innocent. He came to New York to establish his innocence. He tells reporters, we believe in him wholeheartedly. He didn't do these things. There's no coercion and no crime. My. We've got everything. We've got everything. Like this video. Like this video. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Gather in close. Let's go check that live feed again. Let's go check that live feed again. Let's see what's going on.
One guy was full sun. The other two, the one that we were on from the beginning.
Like this video, and remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. However you want to do it, okay? Oh, so the court hearing just ended for Diddy, okay? And you guys all heard from his attorney. Again, Diddy is being held without bond, and they have already requested a new bond hearing tomorrow to establish or request bail for Diddy. Again, his lawyer, and Agnifilio, says that they are willing to fight for as long as this takes. My. Back to the press conference from this morning. Gathering close.
Second, we are not done. This investigation is ongoing, and I encourage anyone with information about this case to come forward and to do it quickly.
I know that's right.
Anyone with information can call 1-877-4-HSI-TIP.
Period.
I want to express my deep appreciation for the victims and witnesses who have used their voice.
Like this video, when we have been live for 2 hours, when we are in overtime, when make sure that you guys are supporting the show. Support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle. We got more live updates coming in. It's crazy. Quincy going to get all this stuff so he can take it to Albie Shore's place. My. We got more now from Mark and Agnifilio, Diddy's attorney. My. Let's see what's going on. Lawyer pledges to fight every day until we don't have to fight anymore. More now from Mark Agnifilio, who tells reporters outside the court Combs is not afraid of the charges. He's been looking forward to this day, and he's been looking forward to clearing his name. He said that tomorrow's hearing, Combs' defense team will argue against the judge's decision to hold him without bond. So tomorrow we will fight again. And we'll fight every day until we don't have to fight anymore, he said. He argued that Combs' accusers are lying. We'll make all the points again tomorrow, and we'll make them as much as we can until we get them out. My. Like this video, when. Okay, we got the live updates coming in when. Gather in close. Back to the press conference from this morning.
Voices and help bring this criminal conduct to light. We would not be here without them. I also want to thank the dedicated case agents, on the HSI Trafficking in Person Squad in New York. They have been with us since day one and have worked tirelessly on this investigation. They will continue to be invaluable partners to us. I also want to thank the incredible agents and analysts from SCNY who have also provided tremendous assistance on this case. I'm deeply grateful for their continued work.
Like this
And
video.
finally,
like
I want to
this
thank
video.
the outstanding career prosecutors from SCNY who are handling this case. Meredith Foster, Emily Johnson, Chrissy Slavic, Madison Smizer, and Mitzi Steiner, and their supervisors, Jamie Backleeper and Jacqueline Kelly. They are members of the Civil Rights Unit in our criminal division. We created the Civil Rights Unit when I became U.S. Attorney. I'm deeply proud of their work on this and so many other cases. I'll now take some questions.
Eric Katursky, ABC.
Thanks, Nick. Damian, thanks. The indictment describes aggressive, open, violent, hedonistic abuse that you say was recurrent and widely known. Why did it take law enforcement so long to intervene? How many women were victimized by Sean Combs and how many others were involved?
Look, our investigation is ongoing. We are committed to bringing justice to everyone who's been victimized by the defendant. I can't tell you why it took so long. I think the better focus is on the fact that we are here today. And we are committed to making sure that justice is done. Next question.
Thank you. Julia Ainsley, NBC.
Thank you for doing this. You said we are not done and that Combs did not do this alone. Do you foresee that there could be other charges related to this case?
I'm not taking anything off the table.
Man.
Janet Fisher, Newsday.
What's the difference between the sex trafficking and promoting travel for the purpose of prostitution?
Well, there are different crimes with different elements. I don't think we should get into the nitty-gritty of the legal discussion right now, but the sex trafficking, we believe, they're all serious offenses, but the sex trafficking conduct carries some significant penalties, and we are gratified that we were able to bring that charge.
One more
Ooh.
than the other.
We are gratified that we're able to bring that charge. That means that we have more than enough evidence. Whenever the feds get involved, that means they have more than enough. Feds don't come a knocking until they got everything in their pocket. So, I mean, Diddy's attorney knows that this is going to be a fight. Whenever the feds are involved, you need to be prepared to fight because they have a very, very high conviction rate. Very, very high.
Going to be able to get into that, but you can look it up, and yes, sex trafficking, especially when it involves coercion or force, is a very serious crime, and it carries significant penalties.
Good afternoon, Darla Miles, ABC7 New York. Thank you for this press conference and for the details. 2 questions. In context of this indictment and the information that was presented to the grand jury, are you able to clarify the number of victims? It's mentioned plural in the indictment, but can you specify the number of victims just for this particular indictment? And secondly, can you provide details about the alleged arson?
Unfortunately, I'm not able to provide either. The number of victims, you are correct. We are intentional in saying multiple. The details of the arson incident are limited to what we have in the indictment and also the detention letter that we filed, which contains more details than the indictment does at various points. But we don't have anything more beyond that. Next question.
Lynn Tran, CNN.
Are any of his accomplices or associates under investigation? And additionally, could he face any more charges?
So the investigation is ongoing. That means both as to him and to anyone else who we believe committed the crime with him. Next question.
Juliet Papa.
Hi, good morning from 1010 Wins. Any indication that some of the women or victims here were imprisoned in his residences, and did he have locations where he kept them, and were not allowed to leave? And also, he's indicted here, although there were searches and raids in LA, Miami. Why in New York?
Well, I'm biased. I'm the U.S. Attorney in the Southern District of New York. I think that we have an outstanding track record of bringing some of the most impactful, sprawling, complex, difficult sex trafficking, human trafficking, labor trafficking, you name it, the Southern District of New York can do it. And so we're very proud of that. And so the scope and complexity of this investigation isn't something that we ran from, it's something that we embrace, and we will continue to do that. As to your question about whether he imprisoned anyone, all I can say is that, I mentioned this March 2016 incident where something was caught on video where a victim was attempting to flee, and there was violence that was associated with it. That was at a hotel.
Matthew Lee, Inner City Press.
Thanks a lot. Does your office intend to seek remand, or are you reaching a bail package? And if you're willing, how would you contrast this with the R. Kelly case in EDNY in terms of the elements? Thanks.
So we will be seeking detention. We have filed a letter laying out our reasoning for seeking pretrial detention. I'm not going to be able to expand beyond what's in the letter, but it contains all of the reasoning, and it contains the law as well. There is a presumption of detention in a case like this, and we think that's warranted.
John Anise, New York Daily News.
Thank you. I was hoping to get some more detail about the searches of his residence, the guns, the cases of lubricant, and the videos. Where were they found amongst his residence? Were they all scattered around the houses in one place? I kind of wanted to just get a better picture of how that stuff was found.
Well, look, I think that some of the details that you're seeking are in the detention letter. So, for instance, some of the AR-15s, 2 of the 3 defaced AR-15s were found in his bedroom closet in Miami, broken down into parts along with magazines with ammunition loaded in them. So some of that detail is in the detention letter. Beyond that, I'm not going to be able to get into where other items were stored.
Ben Kochman, Post.
Hey, thanks for doing this. Your office was the office that had been prosecuting Jeffrey Epstein before he died in custody. I have not read your detention memo yet. It's the first thing I'm going to do.
Everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine for educational purposes, etc., etc., etc. Like this damn video already, and remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto, PayPal, however you want to do it. Everybody, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the show. Subscribe to the show with all of your notifications turned on. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Let's go.
After this ends, but does the memo address, or is your office concerned with Combs' safety in custody, given what happened with Epstein?
So we are concerned with anyone's safety whenever they are detained prior to trial. It's part of our obligations to keep people safe as well. It's part of the criminal justice system. So, but I do not draw any sort of connection between Jeffrey Epstein's suicide and what may or may not happen to any other defendant while they are detained pre-trial. And of course, the decision whether to detain the defendant will be up to a judge. Our position is that pre-trial detention is warranted under the law and based on the facts of this case. And I'll leave it at that.
Are some of the prosecutors on this case some of the same prosecutors that had been handling that, or that worked on the Maxwell case?
So I'm not going to get into the staffing. I will say that this team, this group of AUSAs, this incredible group has been working on this case around the clock, and they've had their hands full. Next question.
Gus Rosendale, NBC News.
Good morning, sir. Combs' attorney said that his client has been cooperative with investigators. He said that this morning. I was wondering if you would have a reaction to that.
Let me just say this. I think that generally and with increasing frequency, the word cooperative or cooperating has taken on tremendous elasticity and it no longer really bears any relation to what the word means when we use it in a very specific context. So responding to lawful process and the like does not qualify as cooperation when we use that term here.
Mike Sisak, AP.
Thanks. To that end, was there any discussion of Mr. Combs surrendering? I understand he was taken into custody at a hotel in Manhattan last night, and maybe that wasn't the plan. Can you elaborate on how that came about and why that was?
I'm not going to be able to get into any sort of operational details as to how he was taken into custody and when. He is in custody right now. He will be appearing in court later today.
Was there any discussion of him surrendering, given they claim he's cooperating?
I'm not going to be able to get into law enforcement tactics or operations. Well, I can't get into the charging decision. It is very meaningful to us that weapons were possessed. as we allege in the indictment. Part of the reason why this conduct was so pervasive and harmful was because victims and others didn't necessarily feel comfortable denying him his wishes, as we allege, because of the presence of firearms. I should leave it there.
Thanks. Last question, Jacob Shamison. Jacob Shamsian, Business Insider. Thank you. Given that he's the sole defendant in this case and that you allege he's part of a conspiracy that involves members of his companies, do you anticipate a superseding indictment that bring allegations against other members of his companies or other co-conspirators as well?
I can't take anything off the table. Anything is possible. Our investigation is very active and ongoing. And I think a lot of you who cover this office know that when we say such things, that developments are certainly foreseeable, but I cannot predict them sitting here today. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, shout out to everybody here. Shout out to everybody watching. This brings us to the end of this broadcast. We will be back later on tonight with additional information and updates surrounding Sean Diddy Combs' arrest and his detention. Until next time, thank you all for watching. Love you all with the love of Jesus. Adios.